Yeah.
We be clubbing. Big dog Chico be clubbing. Yeah. Or as he likes to say, Easky. Chico, it is the eve of signing day. And then if you look ahead to the NFL, Broncos, Patriots balling, but I don't know if anybody believe in them, Chico. I don't know if people believe the records are real. Let's unpack some stuff on the morning run.
Runners in the front, back, side, and everywhere else. Mount up. It is the morning run. Morning run live. TMR live, whatever you want to call it. Weekdays on the pregame network. Uncle Neely, Big Dog, Chico Cleaser right here. Bringing it to your eardrums and your face, your eyeballs. Oh, no. What's up, Uncle? You in the meeting room, man?
Yeah, in the meeting room, man. Coach Prime's team meeting room chilling out. Ain't no team meeting. Season's over. I'm the only one in here looking around, just enjoying the vibes. Chico, I really thought you was going to take it to Port Arthur, Texas, UGK. I thought you was going to say front and back, side to side.
Probably I should have said front, back.
Oh, but Chico, you don't remember that hit. You don't remember that one.
What?
Got front, back, side to side. Never let
ladder broke.
Right.
Shout out to TIP for redoing it too. He came back and redid that thing.
Yeah, man.
But look,
that's where you headed.
Hey,
yeah.
I thought you said you're the only one in that room. I thought you were headed to say you might be the last one left in that room. Hell, when Coach Prime said it's gonna be the last supper, there's gonna be some changes made. People, that door gonna go both ways. Some people going out, and some people, definitely a lot of people gonna be coming in because Coach Prime, as I just said, he's gonna have to. He's looking for the correct pieces to his puzzle so he can make sure everybody fits correctly so the picture can be clear for everybody else out there. And I think college football knows this.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing you do know, and I literally mean you, Chico, and the runners out there through Chico, Coach Prime don't lie. When he tell you something at a press conference, he ain't sugarcoating it or dancing around it. He putting it right in your face. And I think the past 3, definitely 2 press conferences, he talked about changes and that there were going to be significant changes and there were going to be changes that don't take long to make. And you just had your final game Saturday on the road is now, December 2nd. And so, spent this morning talking to Coach Prime and listening to some ideas he's got. And I think that the fans, the haters, or whoever, just go ahead and fasten your seatbelts because he's a man of his word. And I don't think that these changes are going to take long, to be announced or be fulfilled because, as he said, even toward the end of the season, I see what y'all see. This is something that's going to take place, and there are things already in the works. So it's not going to, we're not going to be dealing with this in the March and April. This is going to be once the season ends things, and I think those changes are underway, man. Because again, he don't be lying to you. He'll tell you, he'll cry to you before he lie to you. And so I think people can anticipate, changes on all 3 sides of the ball: offense, defense, special teams. I think you can, also expect the portal to giveth and the portal to taketh away. That's just the norm in college football. But all of that is underway this week, man.
Yeah, big week, big day coming up tomorrow as signing day. You see a lot of commits going on out there. Shout out to all the people and the players that I know that's signing. We got a plethora, as Coach Prime would say, guys that's connected to us that's signing and going to college out there and doing their thing. So shout out to them. You see,
shout out to your guy, man. You had a Mississippi kid on your roster, man. I appreciate that, Chico.
You don't think I know anybody from Mississippi?
No, Chico. Here's all I'm saying.
I'm just messing with you.
Let me preface it, Chico. Chico, you really are a good guy. Like at heart, you really are a good guy. But somewhere in your childhood, there's this dormant hater gene. And sometimes it just wakes up, and when it comes to the Cowboys, and when it comes to your neighbor state, Mississippi, you just the hate kick in. And so when I seen you had a Mississippi guy, I was like, okay, Chico, you might be all right.
Oh man, there's a lot of Mississippi guys, man. I was close to, but back in the day, and a couple of them that I've coached also. And like I said, when I was younger, it was more of ignorance. I can say now, it's fear of what you don't know,
Yeah,
just some of the stuff that you've
it's
heard. You know what I
it's
mean?
willful ignorance now. Like you,
Nah, man. When I drove down to Jackson and went through those trees at night on that highway, and it seemed like I was the only car on that
Chico,
thing,
you
dog. Man,
you like that guy who said I do have a black friend. I'd be like,
what up,
Chico,
Unc?
why you hate on? I said, you had that guy to be like, I got one black friend. Chico, I hate on my Cowboys all day, but I like Dak.
I like that. I
Like,
like Michael
like
Irvin.
dog, like dog. They don't
It,
need race to
it,
hate.
Smith was cool with me. I wore number 8 one year because of Troy Aikman, but that's about it.
Now it's gonna be.
Oh,
I
man.
think though, Chico, in all seriousness, man, it's gonna be a big week in college sports. Has already kicked off the big weeks. Starting Sunday with Lane Kiffin going over to LSU, and that is still creating turmoil and questions. And I do think, man, that going forward, whether it's next year or the years to come, that the NCAA is gonna have to address, the calendar and how these things
Yeah.
line up as far as coaches having to accept jobs or not accept jobs as it relates to the bowl season and playoff calendar, because there's somebody gonna be unhappy, Chico.
Hmm.
Like you telling one person yes and telling another person no, and at the same time, people want successful people, and so if you're a successful coach, more than likely your team that you're leaving is still playing.
Yeah.
But right now there's no current room, to do it other than the way it's being done, just because of the way
And
the calendar falls.
and that's why you have you know schools like LSU paying 3 coaches at one time.
Yeah. Now in that when they get to January 1st, it'll be down to 2 coaches because Ed Ogeron's final payment is this month.
Okay.
He's literally on his final lick of the others, as we say back in the country, the salt block. So this is his last lick at it. And after his final payment in December, they'll be paying their active coach, as in new head coach Lane Kiffin. And they went on and acquiesced and said, okay, we letting Kelly go without cause. So he'll be getting his full increments as far as his buyout goes. So they have 2 coaches on payroll.
Man, a lot of damn money too, dog. Make me want to,
Yeah, man, put me on there.
right. Maybe want to go coach something, you know. And shout out to Marshall Faulk once again down in
Yeah.
Southern. And I'm sure he's going to be assembling his staff very soon, and we'll get some names from that. Who knows? He could bring some guys from Colorado. He could bring some other namely guys that we've heard of from the NFL down to Southern. But best wishes to him, and shout out to Coach Prime for giving him that opportunity and to come there to Colorado to get to have that head or that running backs job to lead to the head coaching job back in his home state.
And I think Chico, you set it up wonderfully. I think so many people are accustomed to when someone departs, it must be something negative, right? And here's a situation where Coach Prime fully supported Coach Faulk going to Southern, to becoming a head coach and getting his own team. Endorsed it, blessed it, and has told him anything that I can do as head coach of Colorado to help you be successful there, I will do. Not only we linked from our gold jacket fraternity and our time in the NFL network, but we're linked through this coaching tree thing. So I want you to be successful. And so I
Hmm.
would not be surprised if you see how that relationship and dynamic continues, whether that's, how you have these coaches who do regional camps in the summer together, that kind of thing. The door is going to be wide open for it. I can tell you because he did tell me, uh, Anthony Balancer, who was here as the assistant secondary coach, is joining Marshall Falk in Baton Rouge as the secondary coach, DB's coach there. He is from that area, played at Southern. He coached with
Hmm.
Coach Prime at Jackson State, so it's a going home for him as well, and he'll do great there. He talks the talk, walks the walk. He's kind of like when Ed Ogeron was at LSU. He just fits the culture. Coach AB, fits that Louisiana culture, so he'll be a great asset in coaching and recruiting there as well.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Anthony, man. He was a big A or AB as they
Yeah,
call him also. Shout out to him getting that
And
opportunity.
if
And
people can't visualize who he is, uh, there's several games last year where when Travis Hunter would make a big play, and the first coach he would run to would be Coach AB on the sideline,
okay,
because Coach AB was and Coach Mathis were with Travis, his entire collegiate career, coming to Jackson State, grooming him, showing him how to be a college player. Same thing transferring here to Colorado. So uh, as as Nino Brown said on the witness
I
stand and
see
said, "Hey,
that, that, that
it's the light skinned brother from the bank." I'm
that's where I
pointing
thought you
out
would go.
it's the light skinned brother from the secondary. It's Coach AB. There you go.
That's exactly where I thought you was about to go with it when you first started. If you don't know who he is,
Yeah.
then he's
But
the light
the light
skinned
skinned
brother.
from the brother bank. Shout out to Coach AB, man. Like I
Yes,
said, he
sir.
was at Jackson State with Coach Prime, came here to Colorado, did wonderful things in that secondary room with Travis,
Yeah.
everybody who was back there then and now is we're going to be with Coach Faulk down in Baton Rouge in Louisiana, back where he's from, and he also played there. He went to Southern.
Yeah. And we kind of played with this last night, Paul's talking about how it's about trust and relationships. And you see this so much in college football, how trust and relationships matter. Real quick, one I heard when they were introducing Marshall Faulk, the fact that Marshall Faulk from New Orleans played at San Diego State
Hmm.
for, I think Coach Sean Payton, who's the head coach of Denver Broncos right now, was his offensive coordinator, which he was a disciple of Coach Mike Martz, who was the head coach for the Rams.
Sure.
And you can see how that parlayed into Marshall Faulk eventually getting traded to the Rams, and how that could have translated to where he could be like a coach on the field and understand that offense because he came up from that in college. And I can guarantee
Yeah.
you, Sean Payton probably had something to do with recommending him to Mike Martz, saying, "Hey, man, he ran the same offense in college. He understands the protections and the blocking. That might be a guy you want to go get." And this same way happening with the coaches and when you assemble your staff.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Let me take a couple stabs at that. You look at first and foremost with a Marshall Falk coming out of New Orleans, Cordell Stewart coming out of New Orleans, you just scratch your head like, man, how did they not get to LSU? Marshall Falk went all the way to San Diego State. Cordell Stewart came all the way here to Colorado. And it
Right.
was much like the Dak Prescott situation. Dak wanted to go to LSU. And, when you have your heart set and talent set on this is the position I want to play, you go where that opportunity lies to play that position. And Marshall will tell you when he took that bus ride, with about 50 bucks in his pocket to San Diego, he didn't know when he got there that he was fourth running back. He thought he was going as first or second. And lo and behold, some injuries happened. He got in on special teams. And I think his first game where he got in the game, he scored like 5 touchdowns and
Mm, mm, mm.
never looked back. Went on to become one of the greatest Aztecs in history and going to have a great NFL career, culminated with a gold jacket. Dear friendship with Coach Prime. And so made it clear, I want to help my friend and my brother be successful in Colorado. So came here for a year, established some relationships here, some coaching, and improved the room. And then the phone rings for him to get an opportunity, and Southern wasn't the only team that was interested in him. This was not like he just went with the only person that wanted him. There were several
Mhm.
calls out there for his services. And you talk about that trust and relationship. Um, he got to see the work of AB in this building. And it was like,
Right.
man, what opportunity? Like, I'm getting this opportunity. You want to come with me, dog? Because it's a fit. And so again, like we say, Chico, trust and relationships. I'm just trying to put you on game.
You ain't lying. Just trying to put y'all up on game,
trying
dog.
trying to put
And
y'all on game, man.
and for everybody in the chat that's wondering, is this live? Yes, it is live. For everybody in the chat that's watching on the vertical view, guess what? You can watch it on the horizontal view also. We got 2 feeds going. Go to the Pregame Network on
Oh, you know
YouTube, and
what,
you can
Chico?
find it. Yes, sir, with the blesser.
We are about an hour past our normal kickoff
Oh yeah,
time,
you
so
know
that's
what?
probably why
Yeah,
they think it's recorded. Yeah,
yeah.
no, this
My
live,
bad,
y'all.
guys.
This live.
Yeah, this is live. Sorry about we changed up the times a little bit, which we probably will do, here and there this off season.
Mhm.
It's the off season. We don't have any
Tomorrow it
practices.
won't. Yeah, tomorrow is signing day, and so we're gonna push the show back. I'm traveling as well, so we get situated. It'll be an afternoon morning run tomorrow. so we can do
Yeah.
some signing day updates.
Yeah. And if y'all got a problem with the morning, with it being morning or us saying morning, how about this? Y'all just call it TMR Live then. All right.
Yeah.
TMR Live. Like they do it Good Morning America. It's not even that anymore. It's GMA Live, ain't it?
And it be on all damn day.
It be and it don't matter where you watch it either. You can watch it at nighttime. You're gonna still get the
But
same
I was
information.
I was sitting there like, why they think it's not live? But that's right. We
Yeah.
we had to handle some business this morning, so we're an hour off.
My dog said I was confused as hell. I see both. That's right. That's right. Hey,
Rebel Radio.
Hey, speaking of Rebel Radio, real quick. Oh, let me go back. Let me step back. When you said
Okay.
Marshall Faulk and what he did at San Diego State, man, do you know how much money would have been coming at him nowadays if he would have done that? They would have been trying to get him the hell up out of there. What? LSU would have came back calling.
Yeah, same thing with Cordell. Same thing with Dak. Like if just think of, like you said, if they had NIL and portals in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man, that's the dude we let get away, and he want to come back home, be in this area.
Right.
And, and one thing about Coach Faulk, man, is his roots are deep in Louisiana. Baton Rouge is not that far from New Orleans, and you can just recruit Louisiana and have a very successful program. His business partner / agent, Rocky Arsenault, who I know as well, has sports agency, tentacles in that area. AB and the other coaches he's going to bring on, Marshall Faulk will be just fine, and looking forward to what he's going to do to revamp and turn that program around. He's inheriting a program much like Coach Prime inherited, where there was some historical dominance for Southern Baton Rouge, but the past couple of years have not been there. And so I think they, with the win at the Bayou Classic over Grambling, that took them to 2 wins this season. And so it won't be long for he has them back, to that 9 and 10 wins.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Shout out to him once again. The whole Southern U. Man, where can we go? Oh, let's go real quick. With the transfers and things like that, Coach Prime said, hey man, when people transfer, y'all guys realize it's not really talking about, is a disdain for the coaches or the players or anything of that nature. Motherfucker leaving, and he came short of saying this. I'm paraphrasing as you would say. Motherfucker leaving for money, dog. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of defended that yesterday. Can you kind of, expound on that a little bit more?
I just look at it a couple ways, Chico. Like, I'm sitting in this room right here, Colorado team meeting room, and there's well over 100 seats in here. And when this room is full, you probably got about 5-7 guys that really have a true opportunity. Camper, you got a meeting coming up? Okay. You got about 5 or 7 guys who have a true opportunity of going to the NFL. The other 93 have to be turned into professionals in some other aspect.
Right.
And so with this window of time where they can get paid to play football, if a guy's at one place and you have the portal and one school's got you at 65 and somebody else is telling you 150, well, who am I to tell a kid that that's not the right thing to do? Now, my other part to that is that these kids who really do have that opportunity going pro, you may not want to chase that collegiate NIL bag. You want to chase that NFL bag, and you got to look at the scheme that the current coaching staff runs. You got to look at the current coaches that are working with you as far as their acumen and that kind of thing. You may want to stay where you are. But to have this world of NIL and transfer portal, I'm not going to sit and tell a young person who come from the same West Jackson that I come from, that, hey man, your family don't need that extra money right now. No, you have to make those individual decisions yourself. And one thing about freedom of choice is, man, that's the freedom to also make a bad decision. Chico, you're an adult, I'm an adult, we have to live with our decisions.
Right.
And these young people who are now paid adults to play collegiate football, it's the same thing for them. Pray about it, use your discernment, and make the best choice you can. But I don't care if it's Lane Kiffin leaving for a better opportunity or a player leaving for a better financial opportunity. I am with Coach Prime that I think a lot of people try to make this transfer portal stuff about something must be wrong. Oh man, they lost 3 people. They can't coach. Nobody wants to play for them. Blah 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 blah. When the bottom line is, man, about 95% of transfer is about the bag, man.
Yeah, And hell, that's a good percentage. If you look back when I played, I remember Coach used to stand up in front of us and say, "Hey, man, 98% of y'all, 99% of y'all not going to work." You know, I just thought about it. Could have been because of the school I went to, and that percentage might be higher depending on the school you go to. So,
Yeah, no,
but yeah,
that's true. Like I would say that statistic wide, it probably is 97% do not. But you could
hmm
have a program. I mean, you look at Colorado last year. Hell, we had four receivers, just receivers go.
right, right.
So you're talking probably about a 10% last year went.
hmm
But I would say your average is going to be about 95 are not going pro, 5 are.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
But
And shoot, man, we got a lot of players to retain. Some good players, dog. That a lot of people gonna be trying to possibly snatch up. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully, we can keep everybody there that wants to be there and
you
bring
remember
in the right pieces.
programs around the nation went through that last year, Chico, when they were talking about it's time to stop having spring games because that spring portal was doing just that. They would see people playing spring games and then come after them,
hmm
and now having only this one portal window, if you will, it eliminates a lot of that. And so you kind of go into spring ball now. This is your team. You may have a grad student or something like that join, but from a recruitment portal standpoint, it's this one portal and then this is your team. And I think that gives you a lot of advantages in putting in spring ball work and getting ready for the fall, well, getting ready for strength and conditioning this summer, then fall ball, versus having a spring roster. And then in some cases, by the time the summer comes, you got 50% turnover.
Right. It's a different team, dog. Y'all switching it up. That's a whole different calendar for college football. What you said, I think, or you say you think that they need to change that calendar because of the way it's set up and how everything is running into each other. I agree with that, dog. And like we said, that's
Yeah,
why
you, you
LSU and other schools are still paying multiple coaches.
you look at the lack of leadership that you witnessed here in Colorado last year, and you think about just as that team was gelling with spring ball, here's now new 47% new people coming in for fall ball.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing, you know, you have to have a special effort to overcome it. And now with the elimination that I think teams, now going to be able to gel and cohese and have more leadership development now than you would have had in the past because you don't have that spring turnover anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll as the blind man said, we'll see.
Ain't lying. Got, got, I seen better eyes on the stove, as my cousin used to
Hey
say.
man, and shout out, speaking of eyes on the stove, shout out to the front right eye that get his ass worked. So you stand in front of your stove, Chico. That front eye on the right. That front eye get used more than hey man.
I almost said, "Nigga, you ain't lying." God
Hey,
damn, that's the
hey, that
one.
front eye, man. It be a different color. It be woe out. Be like, man, could you put the pot
Damn.
somewhere else today?
I just thought about the last few stoves I had. We always use that front right one. Sometimes the left front one don't even work. In hell, we don't even bother to fix that one. Just leave that one off. We don't even need that front left one. That front right one.
It's gonna get work, dog.
Damn. That's what's up, though. I got to give you a easy on that one.
No, I'm just telling you, man.
Chat going crazy. Chat said facts, Unc.
That's just real deal.
Seen better legs on the table. You know what I mean?
That's
That's
real
what.
deal. Chico, let me ask you
Hey,
something, because Chico, like I say, man, I got number love for you, Chico. You a good dude. You got a little hater in you, but you're a good dude.
shut up.
But for the most part, you call it like you see it. I'm watching the Patriots last night.
Mm.
Drake may do his thing. MVP potential. Like I'm just gonna put it where it is. MVP potential. But there's something about the Patriots, the Denver Broncos, and even the Bears. There's something about them. As good as their records are, it's like, hey man, these dudes really good.
Yeah, you like, those are not going to be the ones that's going to be, compete for the Super Bowl. We don't think we're not going to name them immediately when you think about Super Bowl contenders. But hell, see, if you look at the standings, they're
But
right there.
that's what I'm talking about. When you think about you went into this season,
No,
okay,
you
you went
definitely
into the
wasn't saying the
season
Bears.
heavy on the Bills, heavy on the Eagles, heavy on Kansas City, heavy on the Ravens, guys like myself, heavy on the
Eagles,
Cowboys. Yeah, but then when you look at it right now, at what, week 13, 14, like them teams all on the bubble are almost out of it. Bears up there, Broncos up there, Patriots up there, and there's no
Jaguars at
way.
the top of the AFC
Yeah,
South.
Jaguars at the top of their division.
What? What's going on?
But if you ask somebody back in September, or even now, will them teams be in the Super Bowl? They'd be like, "No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it."
Yeah. If you had to pick one from the AFC, who would be your team? Patriots, Ravens, Jags, Broncos. Who would be your pick from there? Because hell, somebody got
Dog,
to win the AFC North.
here's what's so hard about it, man. You sit there and be like, how does Kansas City the Ravens not be in the conversation? So your
Mhm.
historical mind and football mind want to say, I refuse to accept that they're out of it. But the truth is, they
Yeah.
damn near out of it.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, the Patriots are balling, the Broncos are balling. On
Can't believe
paper,
it.
I do not think the Chicago Bears are the best team in the NFC. I just don't, on paper.
Mm.
On record, they balling.
I still think the Eagles are going to be at the top of that list, no matter what. You know, it's kind of like what not the Patriots, but the Chiefs did the last few years. The Eagles are going to always be there, no matter what their record is. They'll come to these final few games. They'll get to where they need to be, and then the playoffs, they'll separate themselves from everybody else. I think they'll be right back there, and we'll see some normalcy in the NFC. And the AFC is where can possibly be some changes. I like the Colts also. Can't forget about them.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones playing
yeah.
very well. Um, but the Broncos, damn, 10-2, and the Patriots 11-2. I
For
don't know what's
me,
going
and
on
it's
there.
gonna sound like I'm coming from a fan standpoint, but I'm really not. I'm coming from a ball standpoint. To me, the games to watch this weekend, and I'm gonna get on my bookie.ag and see what the action looked like. To me, you got to look at Cowboys Detroit and then Bears Green Bay. Cowboys don't beat Detroit, it's practically over to get it on that last spot, and then we'll know if the Bears are for real, if they can beat Green Bay.
Mm. Right, we'll see, man. I'm loving to see, you know, as essentially parity across much of the
That you have,
NFL right now. Yeah, for sure. You know, with
that you
AFC
have.
North, you know, always competitive. Ravens and Steelers are tied at 6-6. Who's going to come out of that?
Oh, that's the other one. They play each other this weekend, don't you? They coming up.
Mm.
So let me add that third game.
Mm.
Ravens, Steelers, Bears, Packers, Cowboys, Detroit. Those three games are going to have major impact
Yeah.
because
Well,
the other than
well,
the Bears will still be in the playoffs, but the Ravens or the Steelers, somebody gone, and same thing with Cowboys if they lose to Detroit.
mhm.
Because now you're gonna need too much help from other people.
Who is your MVP so far this season,
Rain Dakota Prescott,
other than Dak, other than any Cowboy? How about that?
man, Drake Mayo, Patriots.
Okay, there you go. There you
Like
go.
damn, but I had to. I don't know if it was spit or vomit. I had to swallow before I said it because it didn't feel good saying it. But that dude, man,
Ugh, that's the worst feeling, having to
uh,
swallow some vomit. Oh,
you be like, ugh.
I mean, give me some water fast. Matter of fact, give me some water.
they
Now thinking about
balling, man. You know how once upon a time, Chico, we were about midway of this Colorado season, and you could really say, and I mean, I ain't talking about no fan bias stuff. I mean, really say that this team does not match its record. That Colorado football is a better team than the current record. Well, at some point you keep on going, and then you are what your record is. Like, you just ain't no way around it. That's how I've been with the Patriots as I watched them just win, win, win. I think they had 9 or 10 wins in a row now, and each time I've been waiting on them to lose, and then they still win. And now I'm at the point like, you know what? They just a damn good football team.
yeah. Well, hey, I'll tell you what. You can lose a game like badly, and it doesn't define, you as a team or even your season. Is that correct, Unc?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to
Yeah.
make sure because my Lakers lost last night terribly to the Phoenix Suns, and that don't mean a damn thing. We move it on to the next one. I just want
I
to put
didn't
that
get
out
to
there.
see. I didn't get to watch the game. I just seen like
That's fine.
the highlights. But I'm with you. It's one of those ones I throw out because you're
Yeah.
not finna tell me that the current Phoenix Sun roster is better than the current Lakers roster or could beat them 4 times in the playoffs. I don't
Or
believe that.
or the fact that Dylan, the villain Brooks, is going to have 33 points on a
Yeah, I don't
consistent
believe that.
basis. Nah, so we'll be all right. Shout out to LeBron, Lakers, Luca, and
Now we had
AR-15.
a little beef with LeBron and the coach, didn't we? You gonna try to
Uh,
gloss by that?
yeah, I was going to go straight past that. Pew.
No, okay, because like you love Judy
Missed
and
that
Shedeur,
exit.
but you want to talk.
No, it was a little bit of a situation where JJ Redick was trying to call the play, but you got context matters, right?
Set
They were
the
down.
stage.
They were down what 31 points or something crazy, 21 maybe in the third quarter, and JJ Redick tried to call a play for LeBron, but LeBron was in the corner. You know how you be in the corner, but you're still on the court, but you're close to the opposing team's bench. So
Yeah,
you know LeBron know every damn body, been in the league forever. So he over there jarring with one of our a former Laker, Goodwin. He's talking on the sideline to him while the play going on, and you see JJ Redick trying to call Bron, trying to call a play for him. Bron over there talking, laughing, hee and ha ha, and horse playing as they say with the other team, not paying attention at all. And then finally JJ Redick, you know who's ultra serious. Now timeout. You can see his body like look at this. Here. He ain't say the N word, but he damn sure had the body language for it. He's like, look at this. Yeah, bro. Oh yeah, it's a non-issue.
no,
It's a
that's the
non-issue.
issue, Chico. That's the issue, Coach. That's the issue. Man, I remember we were on the road somewhere. It might be one of them blowout games, and the defense was at the other end of the field. The defense is on the field, right? The defense is on the field, and the ball is going that way. And I seen one of our defensive players coming toward me, and he sits down on the on the defensive bench, right? And I check on him because I'm assuming he hurt. Because you got to be hurt if you down here, you're not like by your coach ready to go in. And I said, man, you good? He's like, oh yeah, I'm good. Huh? I said, why you right down there? He said, huh? I said, man, the defense of. He said, oh. I said, dog, we in trouble. We in trouble. I said, dog,
Damn, dog.
we in trouble. Dog.
Your head is not even in the game at
Yeah,
all.
like where you at, man?
Man.
You down here by the kicker net, and your unit is all. I was like, dog, we.
No damn awareness.
So yeah,
dog.
now that's not to compare that guy to LeBron because I understand LeBron and
Right.
relationships. I understand that.
Yes.
But a 21-point game in the NBA in the third quarter is not a lead that you can't overcome. So you still need to be paying attention, Bron.
Yeah, you're right.
A couple threes, you back in that game.
Ron was over that jar laughing like hell. Like he just seen he ain't seen this guy in years. Doing all 32. Damn, bro.
Well, how Redick called that timeout?
Redick said, run. Timeout, man.
How he doing you? See, this is why I can't win right here. Right here.
But see, that's what the Lakers need. That's what LeBron need. Somebody who's going to hold him accountable, not going to be afraid to call him out, say something to him.
Yeah.
Who's going to be serious and take every possession serious. And that's what JJ Redick is doing, dog. That might lead to something special this season for the Lakers.
I believe it. But because you know me, Chico, like again, the Jerry Judy Shedeur situation, I'm gonna err on the side of passion. And so I would rather JJ Redick call the timeout demonstratively than be like, well, it's okay. That's Bron. Timeout.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
you're right
like be engaged. Like, if you're mad, be mad.
Yeah. I like, man. JJ remind me of one of those little terrier dogs. They're not that big, but them you can't tell them they ain't that big. relentless. You
No,
can't tell them they're not. Shouts out to my
no, they
dog
chase you.
JJ
They
Redick.
chase you all the
Hey,
way down the block.
right. Other dogs will stop once you get past their area of
Yeah, they
protection,
little yard. They
the
just gonna
yard.
stop. They
Yeah. No.
them little terriers, man. They coming all the way down the street.
I almost said, speaking of little terriers, and being brought up my dog Dylan Gabriel, but I'm not gonna do that because it'll sound kind of bad, but it kind of makes sense. He is a smaller dog, kind of like a terrier, so
Yeah,
we'll go
he's
to
on the small side.
yeah. He's on the. I was about to say he's on the spectrum, but that wouldn't be politically correct either. So I'll just say,
Chico.
Shedeur Sanders, the Cleveland
Chico,
Browns quarterback, was
before we go to Shedeur, Chico.
damn.
Before we go,
Point it out.
See, I gotta help you out. Cause one day you're gonna in a civil suit, not criminal.
Right.
You're gonna be in a civil suit. You can't say I almost said and then still say it like that, like that. That defeats the. When Coach Prime be in his press conferences and he be about to say something, he goes, "Thank you, God, thank you, Lord," because
then he don't say it.
He don't then still say it. He goes, "You're not helping yourself, but boy, I almost said, and then you still say it."
I'm gonna take that advice because I did that the other day when I was like, you know what, I wasn't gonna say that, but I guess I will. I asked you about the sneaky link.
I'm like, dog, man, you don't know if my wife watching, my girlfriend watching, but sneaky link. Why you did? He's just gonna push me out there in traffic. Hey, dog, before we go to Shedeur, that remind me of a special moment. We do the media training stuff and a lot of press conferences. I'll kind of sit adjacent to the players while I'm filming. And somebody asked Jordan Seaton, can you name a couple things, Coach Prime has told you to help you improve the game? He was trying to think. He said, I really can't think of, Now, off the record, and I was like, hey, this is not off the record, dog. You can't be in a live press conference.
Oh, yeah.
And say off the record. So
no, we on the record like a. Oh, you see this mic right in front of you? It's hot.
Yes. All these cameras talking about off the record. It ain't no off the record, though.
No. Yes, indeed.
All right, now Chico, trying to keep your civil litigation. You're talking about Shedeur. You about to?
Well, I was talking about Shedeur. I was gonna try to transition to Shedeur, but I was gonna bring up this trending topic that's in the media right now.
All right, news to me. What's this? Walk me through it.
I love, what Unc be like, news to me, and I'd be like, man, for real, I don't be okay. Well, news to you.
No, but man, particularly if it's on Twitter or X, like I'm not on Twitter, so I hadn't seen what this is.
Well, I haven't been up on it as much as it might seem, also, but the chat said, y'all seen what Dylan Gabriel's girlfriend said? Y'all seen what his girlfriend said? And so I did see something like that in, Twitter land or whatever. And here it is right here. She basically said, and let me see where she at right there. Right there at the bottom. Actually, everyone in the building wants him to play, but you wouldn't know that because you never played in the NFL or been a coach, right? Is what she was trying to say. So
how long she been in the NFL?
Or being a coach. But a lot of people were talking about it, and some people say it's not worth talking about it. Some people say it is worth talking about. I just wanted to see if you had any comment on it at all.
Well, I don't. I mean, I'm looking at it, catching up on it. I would say this as a rule of thumb, as it relates to, public relations, damage control. I don't care where you work. It's best that you keep your spouse and your spouse's opinions out of where you work.
You ain't lying.
Like I don't care if you're on fries at McDonald's. You don't want your girlfriend tweeting. That's why the McDonald's on Highway 80. My boyfriend be like, no.
Right. And she kind of made the point saying that how would he know or whoever that was coming, and like you just said, because they never played in the NFL or coaching in the NFL, and you was like, she hasn't either. Like, how are you able to make that comment if you haven't also? Because
if that's what you're shooting at me, you're in the same boat. Yeah. I mean, you might pillow talk with him, but you don't know no more than I know.
Right.
I know what I see. But I say this, man. I remember when I think it was Steph Curry's wife. one of those series she was chiming in a lot. You see, she done like stop chiming in. Like yeah, let your people do their work, man. You need to y'all talk about that off the record at home. You don't never want to be on the record getting your significant other in trouble at work.
Yeah. Well, this weekend, this
And that's
Sunday.
a that's another shout out to the maturity of even Shedeur Sanders because he said on the record during the press conference
Yeah.
to his fans, "Hey
Yeah.
man, I appreciate y'all, but don't put me in a position where it looks like my fan base is dividing the team." And these are
Hmm.
people he don't know and thereby can't control. But he had the maturity to say like, "Hey man, y'all, don't cheer for me in a manner that divides the team."
Right.
When Dylan's out there, if you're a Browns fan, you need to support him, because I'm on this team. And when I'm out there, support me. But don't make this a fan competition between me and him. Be a Browns fan. I'm paraphrasing. And so if he has that maturity to say that to total strangers that he can't control, I mean, get your house in order, man. Like tell your girlfriend to get off Twitter.
And shout out to Shedeur too. Every time they try to trip him up with a question, ask him about the coach's decision, he'd be right on point with that and answers it and or deflects or I wouldn't say even deflects it, but he just what's a better word for a term for it, what he does with that.
Man, they playing checkers and he playing chess. He 5 moves
Scared.
ahead.
That's why I
They
asked him.
like he knows a setup punch when he sees one.
Yeah,
Like you're trying to work off the jab. You throwing the jab because you coming with the overhand left. And so I see you. And so you
yeah.
asking me something. So when I say this, you're gonna now say that. I'm not falling for that trap. And Shedeur ain't no rookie, man. Like he may be a
Hmm.
rookie in the NFL, but when it comes to standing behind a microphone in front of a camera, he been there, done that, and then he had the blessing from above to have a father who kept him around, and was. I remember this, Chico, Jackson State. I was doing a Zoom with Coach Prime, and he had a meeting with Under Armour coming up, and he was calling Grown in the room. He's like, "Yeah, Neil, I got to run. Got this meeting with Under Armour, and I'm calling Grown in because I want him to sit here and watch this meeting." Because
Yes.
one day he's going to have meetings like this. And I don't
Hmm.
want his first time to be his first time.
Hmm.
And so
See?
he has seen press conferences, he has seen contract negotiations, he has seen people try to trap you up. You're not going to be able to get him like you get other folks. To the Cleveland media that's trying, he like 3-0 on you. If you keep on, it's going to be 5-0. Like you ain't finna get him.
Man, parenting is so important. Coach Prime, I love that. I don't want his first time to be his first time.
Yeah,
Y'all think about that. Think about that.
yeah.
How many
So
of
he
our
comfortable.
kids go out there and do anything for the first time that we could have set them up to where it wasn't their first time? You know what I mean?
hmm
Like we got to have
It's
that
their first.
foresight to
It's their
see that.
first time in front of you. It's their first time in front of you.
Right.
I done
No,
put them
dog.
through that already.
Exactly. I love it. Love it, dog. Shedeur Sanders going through something this Sunday when he will face his good friend Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Both of them were projected to be the top two quarterbacks in the draft. Of course, we saw where Cam Ward went and where Shedeur Sanders went. But we will see
Oh, guess
following
what?
this game. What?
Man, you teed it up and you reminded me to remind you to remind us to remind the chat. Thursday morning run. Speaking of Cam Ward, speaking of Shedeur Sanders, we got their coach, DC, coming on the
Oh
morning
yeah, yeah,
run.
yeah, 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 yeah. Shout out to DC, man. And with Select QB Athletics will be coming on the
Yeah.
show to talk some Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. Yes, yeah. Where else can
Yeah.
you
Who
find
who
that at?
knows the both of them better than him?
Right,
Now you may know
right.
one of them better than him, but ain't nobody know both of them better than him.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be some great
And this
insight to get right
this
there.
yeah, and this could be, man, Brady Manning. Like this could be a dynamic for years to come, where people want to see these two guys go against each other and play ball. So they play each other Sunday. The Cleveland Browns, I think they're hosting. I think it's yes the Cleveland game. The
Yeah, gonna be
Browns
in
are
Cleveland.
hosting the Titans,
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah, DC will be on with us Thursday, man, to talk about his relationship and coaching both of them, and it'll be must see TV when they play on Sunday.
Yes, indeed. Can't wait for that. I'll be calling it, of course, on my channel, Big Dog Chico channel. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and follow that join button if you want to become a member. Get those notifications. I will be live Sunday for the ball game when it kicks off. It's like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. my time. Don't matter. I'll be ready for it.
Hey, Chico, hey, chat. To the runners out there, man, your boy Chico crazy. Chico hit me up the other day and said, man, it's 9 in the morning and I'm in the grocery store and the damn primetime game on in the States.
I walked up in the grocery store, though. I keep forgetting. Like, I'm still not caught up on some things, like, or used to some things. Like, still not used to, like, what is it? December right now, and I don't feel like it's not super cold. You know, I'm still not used to that. It's like I'm not in the real Christmas spirit. You know, it's like I've been missing Christmas for the last few years. You know, because you don't get that full coldness and everything. But I walk into the grocery store just a regular time, and I hear a whole bunch of cheering going on. What the hell going on? But they watching a primetime football game at the bar in Foodland. I don't know if they have it in the mainland, but they have a bar where you could buy drinks and watch the game. It's like a sports bar inside
in
of
the
the
grocery
Foodland.
store.
In the grocery store, dog.
No, we ain't got that at Piggly Wiggly.
They'll be serving smoked liquor up in that motherfucker. 211s up in there.
we ain't got it. We ain't got it. We ain't got it with Dixon either. So we got now. Is the guy outside the store drinking?
Yeah,
that you had to walk by.
Several of those.
Yeah, but they ain't no drinking inside the grocery store. Shout out to Piggly Wiggly, man. They're gonna sponsor us one day.
One day they'll understand.
It'll help if we say something positive about it. We don't never have nothing good to say.
Piggly Wiggly got the best deals on their meat. Pause.
Yeah. They always get you a good deal on the shit that'll kill you.
Got some more pigtails? We got
buy
one get 6 free.
Ain't never no special on spinach or lettuce or tomatoes, but
the pigtails.
You get the hog balls.
Like Chris Rock said, give me the athletics pig feet.
And every Piggly Wiggly you go in smells the same. I don't care where you at in America.
That sour smell to it. I always wonder. There's a store here that I happen to go to get my my Okinawan sweet potatoes, my purple sweet potatoes here. And the closest store here is a I'm not gonna say the ethnicity of the store, but let's just say it's an Asian store where they have a lot of fresh fish in there, right?
Yeah.
So if you can imagine if you walk in the store, they got a bunch of fish with the heads cut off, just sitting there. Man, it smells rotten up in that thing, right? Like it smells so bad up in there when you leave out the store, you get in your car, you still smell it a little bit. When I take my bag of potatoes out, right? And they be tied up. When I get home and open the bag up, I still smell the funky air.
The fish come out.
Like, how do these people stay in that store all day? They got
it's like you. It's like you at the practice at UAB when you took your drawers down and just that mushroom cloud come up.
Man, my coach used to tell us in high school, man, you gotta wash your nuts, man. If you don't wash your damn nuts, you gonna get shit.
You know what my grandma used to tell me?
She wash your nuts, man. What's your grandma tell you?
She said, "Boy, come here." Yes, ma'am. If you can lift it, wash under it. Anything you can lift, wash under it.
Whatever it is, wash under it.
And anything that fold clothes, you need to fold it open and wash in it.
Your grandma will tell you, dog.
You just wash at the surface. You need to get off it.
Your grandma would tell you, get outside where you smell like outdoors. Or get out the house or smell bad. I see y'all in the chat with y'all comments. Some of y'all smell bad in the chat.
Ain't no song.
They trying to get on me today, Today is my day. Y'all go ahead, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Where your jokes at? Real talk before we get up out of here. I watched some of the Diddy documentary that 50 Cent put out on Netflix.
How was it?
I'll just say Do that before you watch it, dog.
So you telling me did it need to be exactly where he at?
Did it need to be exactly based off what's in his Netflix doc? No, and the fact of the matter is that the footage that we are watching, is footage that he wanted. Like he told the videographer, "Hey, follow me around, New York. I think it's based off the last 8 days before he got arrested when he was in New York City. This is crazy. This is real footage. This is him going around to Harlem. This is him getting back in the truck after dapping everybody up in Harlem, trying to touch the streets, because the industry not messing with him no more. So he back home and he dapping everybody up, hugging everybody. And he gets back into his SUV leaving and says, "Oh, basically, I feel like I need to go take a shower now. I haven't touched the people, touched the street. I got to go shower with hot water, boiling hot water. I need some hand sanitizer." Like he was saying, like he was literally dirty from touching the people. Like it showed like a crazy insight of like the mind of take that Puff Daddy, dog. Some of the things he's alleged to do in this, man, is just terrible. He needs to be in jail. And yeah, damn, did he? And I almost said I'm a Diddy rider, but I can't say that. I guess I just did say it.
But here again, you did say it.
Let me practice Coach Prime. You know what? I was gonna say that, but the Lord told me not to say it. So now you don't say it.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all go watch it.
They've been a subpoena all this footage. Like
Dorkin TV, or I'm gonna start calling you Dork in TV. Dork.
I'm in insane TV.
I'm supposed to be in the last episode, so y'all stay tuned.
I'm gonna try to check it out, Chico. I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I almost said ... and still say it.
Last thing is my boy Ray J got arrested over the weekend.
Man, what Ray J did, man?
Man, Ray J was on live stream as he's doing now. He's live streaming now. He saw Kyson out in him. He was like, "Man, I need to live stream." So he's live streaming now. He was live streaming Thanksgiving, and he had his baby moms or his wife or ex-wife, whatever she is, come over and cook for him. And of course, they brought the kids, and they got into an argument. And the wife's sister husband came into the middle of it. They're in Ray J's house, and Ray J said, "Man, I'll shoot you in the face. You in my house. Like, get out of the way, basically. I'll shoot, and they took him to jail and said that, terrorist threats and all this other stuff. But he's out on bond. Yeah. So I was going to say, though, can you get put in jail for making terrorist threats or saying I'm going to kill you to somebody who's in your house?
Absolutely, you can.
Damn. I mean, I went to criminal justice class, but
where you are,
all of them. But
where you are doesn't change that you made the threat. But I will say this, Chico.
Damn.
Kind of like you were talking about the wide receiver quarterback situation.
Mm-hmm.
That the quarterback, the needle's gonna be pointing toward him being right because he's the one with the ball in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
In your house, you the one with the ball in your hand. Like they should have just got out his house.
Yeah. Well, hey man, best wishes to my dog Ray J and family, and I'm gonna leave it at that, dog. Yeah, y'all getting on.
And as we leave it at that, remember tomorrow, Wednesday, December 3rd, is signing day. So I'm traveling back to Mississippi tomorrow. So we got a later TMR, and tomorrow in the morning run is gonna be the TMR show. I'm gonna reach out to Adam and see if he can come on, see if he got he a good recruit analysis, that kind of thing. But so we'll have a later show tomorrow. So it will be live, just a little later.
That's right. So y'all make sure y'all tune in with us. Hit that notification bell right now on both channels where you'll be notified when we go live. And we'll love to have you come join us. Right now we have 2 feeds going. If you're watching on the vertical feed, we appreciate you. Also on the horizontal feed, that's our normal one. We're going to continue to do this as long as we have 2 people on. We can go with the with the vertical feed. I haven't figured out how to do 3 people yet, Unc. Just give me some time. All right.
I'm sitting here like this joker the sugarcoated not his inability to do something and saying like,
maybe I shouldn't have said that right there. Maybe I shouldn't have
you
said
know when you driving the car you got and you act like it's the car you want because it's the car you can afford. Yeah, I went on just got this one,
Yeah.
That's the only one you could have got.
Let's start to go ahead and get this one. Instead of getting the leather seats in there, I just go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this one.
I ain't want no sunroof on this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all checking in once again. Tomorrow, signing day. Stay tuned for that. And good luck to all the signees and young, hopeful signees out there and recruits out there. Hey, we're gonna have some. We got something set up for you guys, a giveaway also. Shout out to my dog Cowie from out here in Hawaii, lives in Vegas right now. Serial entrepreneur, has the white cocoa coconut water, also has the Aloha alkaline water. Now has come out with the I Can I Will beverages and merch. So stay tuned. We're gonna have a giveaway on the show where we'll give away some water and a nice I Can I Will shirt that I'll be wearing sometime next week that I'll show you guys. So stay
if
tuned
I
for
can, Chico, just like I told you about saying stuff you shouldn't say after you say you shouldn't say it.
Okay.
Try to eliminate the word merch from your vocabulary. Just say gear or accessories or stuff because you and merch.
We don't go together well. That's messed up.
Yeah.
That's messed up. That's messed up. Well. Guess what? Our cut of the merch money will be distributed.
Ain't that shit, dog.
Will be distributed.
It's about trust.
In a couple of weeks.
I'm just trying to put you up, okay?
There you go. You got to trust this and trust the relationship that we have. That is all good. That's all.
This joke is crazy, man.
Any questions, comments before we go? No? All right, well, we're going to get up out. We're going to get up and out of here then.
I would say this. I say this, Chico. I got one thing I put out there.
Okay.
Appreciate the support for all the runners out there, whether you watch it live or watch it on the replay. The season has come to an end. The show has not. The morning run continues. I am coming live from the team meeting room today, but tomorrow we'll be back in Jackson, Mississippi during the off season. But that does not change the content. That doesn't change the trust or the relationships. And so we'll still be bringing you exclusive content, from Coach Prime's program. So just shout out to everybody been rocking with us, but don't stop rocking with us because it's off season, because ain't no off season.
Yeah. Just to answer y'all question, Terrence Love and Montrez Walker are the 2 buffs that has been reported that has entered the transfer portal right now.
And more to come.
And more to come, as long as I need to say, for Shiggity. For sure. All right, for Miss Dawn Duncan out there, for Lethal Gaming, for Dork in TV, and Sabrina Blankenship and everybody else out there, we appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms. Stay up to date, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and everything else. Big Dog Chico, Badass, and Uncle Neely. We're going to be up and about of here. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah. You be shooting.